This world that you live in, brother, is completely cursed. It's full of problems, and there's no doubt about it. This morning, you could be the happiest man on earth, feeling like an absolute king at the top of the world. Then that very night, you could hit rock bottom and feel like the most miserable person on the planet. And such is life. It goes on and on. Nothing remains the same forever. But here's the worst part. Many men are actively involved in bringing these problems on their own selves. They are their own biggest enemy. Much like a mad dog that can't stop itching itself till its skin pills, these men find themselves drowning in debt, clinically depressed, or obese. They try to pin the blame on their boss, girlfriend, family, dog, or whatnot. Well, let me be brutally honest with you, brother. The only one you should pin the blame on is yourself. Yes, things happen to us. But the moment you forget you can control your thoughts and actions is the moment you lose. With that said, here are the 5 most effective masculine habits that will fix 90% of your problems. Habit number 1, waking up early. There's nothing more comfortable in this modern world than waking up at the start of the morning. Many of you might be aware of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and his incredible work ethic. In one of his interviews, he talks about how he wakes up 4 hours before work to get an edge on the rest of the world. Let's say he needs to be on the set to shoot his movie by 7 a.m. This means he will be awake by 3 a.m. to begin his day. This gives him enough time to plan, hit the gym, do his morning routine, and make moves while the rest of the world is still sleeping. These small private wins, my brother, when stacked upon one another, will give you a self-esteem and confidence boost that no therapy or self-talk in the mirror ever can. Most men beat their meat the night before and are so tired that they are still sleeping when the sun is up. There's a saying that the sun shouldn't watch you rise, but you should watch the sunrise. By doing this, you automatically put yourself on the offense and not on the defense. Now you are the one in control of the day. I have seen so many men complain, "Oh, I have to work, which is why I can't go to the gym," or "Oh, I will work late and I'm so tired to work on that side hustle." Then stay comfortable living a mediocre life too. But you, my brother, are a warrior. Go and attack the day and don't be on the defense. Habit number 2, exercising daily. You may have seen before and after pictures of people on the beach from the 1900s compared to people on the beaches now. I want you to note the difference in physique of people back then. Regardless of their age, they had such toned bodies. You could even notice the defined jawlines on the men back then. But now we have children as young as 10 who are already obese because their parents don't want to say no to them having pizza. But you, my brother, must be different. You must raise your children differently. These days, obesity rates are through the roof. In the past, people would struggle to live, not because their bellies were too big, but because there wasn't enough food on their plate. That was because, unlike us, men of the past would work day and night to even survive. Every single calorie in their body was used to the fullest, so much that starvation was rather common. The modern man stuffs down pound after pound of food without paying a single bit of that to think about the consequences. Can you guess what happens next? That same man becomes obese, full of health problems, and rid of any self-confidence. The next time you go to the supermarket, have a look at what types of food people are putting in their basket and how their physique looks. If you are obese now, then don't celebrate that obesity like society wants you to. Instead, tell yourself it's time to change. And that change, my brother, is definitely worth celebrating. Habit number 3, learning. Do you know what sedation is? It's when a person who is in pain is given a drug to calm him down. Well, that's exactly what 99% of the things around you are doing to you. Netflix, video games, porn, junk food, TikTok, OnlyFans, you name it. Everything has been designed to help you escape your miserable reality. You have full-grown men who are so fed up with their marriage, job, and life that the only bit of happiness they receive is when they get drunk or watch a sports game. Now answer me this, brother. Is that, by the very definition, not sedation? It reminds me of the olden times when the emperor would distract people with large arenas and gladiator games, so they wouldn't rise up against the emperor due to their miserable reality. It's time to step out of this manipulation, brother. How? Simple. Learn and start to think for yourself, unlike what you have been told. Comfort isn't always the best thing. In fact, if you keep choosing comfort over productivity, your life will continue to get bleak and miserable. The next time you find yourself scrolling on Instagram for hours, ask yourself this: What am I accomplishing by this? Because if you are achieving nothing, then why do it? Imagine if Alexander the Great was living during our time. Could you imagine such a great man scrolling his life away, watching frivolous content on TikTok? Most definitely not. So start acting like the best version of yourself. Like a video game, it's time to upgrade your character in real life. The way you will gain that XP to level up is by learning valuable content. The fact you are watching this video already tells me that you are serious about leveling up. Stay committed to this path, brother, and don't forget to put all that knowledge into practice. Habit number 4, eating natural foods. Imagine I told you to drink 1 drop of poison each day for the rest of your life. What would your reaction be? Would you drink it, even if I forced you? Most likely not. Yet you willingly choose to eat fast foods and processed foods every day, nothing short of taking poison daily. And I truly mean that literally. In fact, there was an experiment done to find the different harmful substances inside your fast foods. The 2 chemicals that were most commonly detected were diethylhexyl phthalate and DEHP. Do you know what that is, brother? It's a chemical that is often used to soften PVC plastic. That's right. It's a chemical so strong that it literally melts plastic. And these chemicals were found in 81% of foods. If you keep eating this crap, you are literally damaging your liver, kidneys, lungs, and reproductive system. What's the point of all that self-improvement if you are not going to cut out the poison? There's a saying that a man who can master his tongue, sexual desire, and hunger will always win. So control your hunger. Don't try to satisfy it with fake foods. Go on a 48-hour fast if you must to teach your body the discipline of controlling hunger and appetite. Habit number 5, working towards a goal. The average man today has been taught that they should study at a university, get a job, and then do that for the following 45 years without stopping. Self-development is out of the picture for them because there's no point to anything. Work just enough to pay rent, then eat whatever your money is able to buy until you die. That's the future that awaits you if you don't take the right steps into finding your purpose. Without purpose, a man is nothing but a shell of what he's supposed to be. A man with real goals and missions is going to do way more and gain way better rewards than the rest. He can climb mountains, give up sleep, and even starve himself if his mission demands it. That's because purpose has the power to charge us with happiness, energy, and motivation to do whatever you set out to do. Go and ask any great man what their secret to success was, and they will all tell you the same thing. Have a purpose, work on it day and night, and don't let anyone distract you. Not your dog, not your boss, not your girlfriend, and especially not yourself. By the way, if you want to improve yourself daily, don't forget to show Life Laughs some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Until next time.